Is it filming?
Yeah.
Dave, can you sit like you're supposed to?
Dave's all whole, no cheese.
Oh my.
Oh, mijo.
Okay, so give an intro.
What are we doing?
You're really gonna test him with an intro again, Dave? You doing it?
Hey, welcome back to Chi-Town. It's been a while. Today we're gonna be looking at some Chris Chan shit.
I didn't know where I was getting involved in.
We're just gonna browse the wiki and see what we can see.
That's not the wiki.
No, but I realized I can just get OBS going and record everything all at once.
Oh, man.
Alright. Wikipedia.
That's not the wiki.
What's your favorite Chris Chan embarks, man?
Man,
A lot of stuff there I wouldn't want in my search history.
yeah. You know, the Ram things, like him revealing that sometimes he would just crap his pants, and instead of removing the turd from the pants and then washing the pants, he would just throw the whole thing into the wash.
What the fuck?
It says like
You're supposed to wash it. It's a washer, bro.
Yeah. You don't just toss entire logs into the washing machine?
No.
Breaks it down. That's what the grating is there for. It's like a cheese grater. Get it
Just
off.
make sure you throw a poop knife in with it.
You need a poop knife,
A
bro.
pair of pants, a giant turd, and a knife rumbling around in your washing machine. Okay, you know, some of the phone calls are good.
What's the video of him fucking his own mom?
Fucking mouth.
You know what, man? Yeah, you want to hear that phone call?
Oh, it's a phone call.
Yeah, he wants to hear it.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. His fangs. It's like 12 different things when you just type in like half of that.
Mm-hmm.
That bestiality.
So yeah, she's got really the G-spot because apparently I don't believe that Mr. C, any of her past boyfriends and ex-husbands, they haven't really reached and hit her G-spot really in their dicks.
Right.
They were more focused on themselves really, as opposed to focusing on her, which that's my focus.
Right? Yeah, true. For the convention, make sure to have a lot of fun. Make sure to have push her, have a lot of fun with her, right? Because
The interviewers
Yeah,
don't
because-
know yet, though, right?
Wait, what?
The interviewers know or they don't know.
No, this is like he just revealed it, and that's when they realized, oh, I should probably be fucking recording this. So like that was just said before, and he's talking about how his dad and none of her other lovers ever hit the G-spot, but he's all up in there.
Because now you're doing this for your mom. Yeah, make sure I'll be there watching you guys, making sure that nobody is trying to. Sorry, my throat. Nobody's trying to hurt you, do anything. I'll take photos of you two. The dance will be awesome. So we can take turns. I'd like to dance with her too, and then you guys can take the slow dance or whatever. And
This is Isabelle Jank or Janky or whatever. She's one of the more recent trolls who had gained his trust and was recording phone calls and just found this out of the blue. Like she didn't even like lean him into this. This just happened.
He just wanted to talk about it.
Yeah.
He's not
And all the other scientists
Yeah.
thing for the convention
Right.
as well.
But how are you feeling, Christine? How are you feeling? Because I know there's lots of societal pressure on you about, like, this thing with Barbara. There's lots of societal pressure, and a lot of people, consciously who would judge, and, there's a lot of eyes on you. It must be very stressful.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I can imagine. I'm so sorry about all that stuff, yeah.
Well, I'm still we'll still have Matt Chan and Chriselle to dance with.
You always have them. Okay.
As stressful as it is, I still have Crizella and Rose Chew. I totally forgot about that for a second. He's married to...
No, he's not.
He's married to 2, I believe, maybe 3 of his Sonic Chew creations. Magic Chan, who's a psychic.
Oh my god.
Rosa Chew, which is just like Amy Rose, basically, if you remember the Sonic franchise.
Is he still married to me though? He's
Oh yeah, they went to jail with him. And Mewtwo, the psychic Pokemon.
Why Mewtwo?
I don't fucking know.
You ever seen that tail dick?
It kind of is one continuous thing from his crotch. Yeah. Mewtwo has. Damn, I never realized that until you said it. Mewtwo actually does have a tail dick.
What if that is his dick? I mean, Pokemon are weird creations.
And now I can't unsee Chris getting dicked down by Mewtwo's tail.
Genetically modified.
As stressful as things are, he still has his other husbands and wife to, well, no.
It's a deep, deep rabbit hole.
At that point, with that many individuals, he's not fucking his mom, he's gangbanging his mom.
These are sentences that should never be said out loud, yet here we are.
Yeah.
The incest fanfics have come true and shit.
Incest manifest.
Well, yeah, no, it's everybody's wildest dream to fuck their own mom, right? I mean, that's like half of what anime is. It's just Coomer bait.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Anime is stupid.
Yeah, once we got past the 90s, anime just...
That's not true. Death Note was like 05 and Death Note's fucking great.
That was like the sputtering, coughing death of it all.
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was such a thing. I didn't even know there was incest fanfiction. Were there about you and Barbara? I can't believe that. I didn't even
Making a
think
sister
that.
of
I
one.
knew that you guys had a good relationship, but I always thought, because I'm not huge on Christery and, whatever, I just thought...
Oh yeah, it's not any kind of history involving Chris Chan is called Christery, and people who document Chris are Christorians.
Oh, my
Of course they are.
Does that make us Christorians then?
Oh, don't say that.
I think I'm the Christorian and you guys are just along for the ride.
Cry standers.
Yeah, Chris Sanders.
thought that the whole Sonic franchise was very interesting, and that's how I got into you when I was younger, right? But I didn't have any idea that Barbara was that Barbara and you had that sort of relationship. I never got any of those vibes. But how did you approach her?
Yeah, I forgot about this part. Okay.
Whoa,
It's
man.
gonna get graphic.
Yeah, here we go. We're talking about how the first time he fucked his mom and how that started.
Why is this something you enjoy watching?
There's something wrong with me, and I enjoy your guys' reactions.
Approached her with care and caution,
Hmm?
and it was a time approach. So I just gave her comfort and talked with her, and we just branched out slow and steady. And then I encouraged her positively, let her make the first move, and she wanted to do it. And
Oh, she did? Really? She made the first move?
yeah.
Oh, really? Wow, Barbara. How did she do it, if you don't mind me asking? What was the first move?
I don't remember exactly. But that was her first move. But my approach was.
She had a seizure and she was just laying there.
Just moved her seizuring on her head.
Twitching all seductively.
This is fucked up.
Welcome to Shy
I thought
Town.
you were into the dark shit, though.
No, that's Dave. And Matt and Eddie.
Eddie
Really, most of Sticky Banana.
Eddie makes Dave uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's how you know Eddie's bad.
I forgot exactly what terminology and approach I used, but I approached with care and caution.
That's good.
And I was direct and upfront with her for the most part.
That's good. And how did she respond when you approached her? What did she say?
I don't remember exactly what she said, but it was I think she was partially confused at one point, but then she came around, obviously, with more approaching than I
Started throwing it back better.
Right. So she got into it. How was the first kiss? You kissed her? How did that feel? Having known this woman for your whole life, how did that feel?
This is gross.
Oh yeah, I mean it was simple lip to lip kiss content, but yeah, it was actually good and it felt right.
When did you start having feelings for Barbara?
Obviously, for Well, for a long time, I mean, I remember even mentioning some time ago on my videos that I even had dreams where I had dreams where I had sex with her, obviously.
Really?
So,
Yeah.
When was the last time you dreamed about having sex with your mom?
Never, man.
I was asking Mo, but good to know. Good to know.
I thought you were looking at me.
Guilty conscience, huh?
I think I had a dream about your mom last night.
And her hairy armpits.
This is gross, dude. Like, I know he did it, which doesn't make it any better, but how descriptive
It's
he
the
is.
South,
Like,
bro. He's from the South, right?
West Virginia.
It's close enough, man.
oh, well, you should have just said that to begin with.
Well, Brandon Jones is from there. I mean, there's a lot of.
Well, you gotta remember, he's hardcore anti-Trump. He's very, he's like Nick in the sense that, like, he's politically charged, but he doesn't actually know jack shit.
He doesn't actually
He's on the bandwagon.
He doesn't understand why he has the opinion he has.
Yes, exactly.
Speak of the devil, he just
Fuckface.
texted me, he's like, where are you be at?
Wow, where are you be at?
And he spelled 3 of those words wrong.
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, that's right. The Oedipus
Oh,
complex.
Oedipus, that's right, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Oedipus was the first motherfucker.
How, if you don't mind me asking, I know that's probably personal, you have to answer, but how is the sex?
God.
I'd say it was satisfactory. It took a while. It took a few tries to.
That's like, yeah. She's older.
And plus, also, she's very understanding about the whole thing as well. I was direct with her. Still direct
I was very direct with her. Mother, bend over now.
with her. To make sure that I.
Ask her to do laundry.
obviously, I'm never gonna.
Help me, son. I'm stuck in the washing machine.
So fucked up.
Step bro, what are you doing?
propose marriage to her at all because we're already daughter and mom.
Yeah, mother and daughter. You know, they say there's no stronger bond than a mother and her daughter.
Shit! Oh my god!
You can hear her holding back the laughter.
Oh my god!
Wow. See, this is why we come here. It's a good laugh.
Third night.
Well,
The first night.
all right, so if he considers himself the daughter,
Yes.
were they just scissoring?
No, he's a daughter.
Does he still have a penis?
Yes, he has
Double
a
D?
feminine penis.
Oh, he still has the penis.
Yes.
Pull out the penis.
The furthest he got was
Oh, I'm
taking
sorry.
a razor.
Does she still
Yeah.
have the penis?
Yes, she still has a penis. The furthest she got was cutting herself from the balls to the asshole.
America's ridiculous.
Yes.
Remember when they had asylums for these type of people?
Yeah. That was a good time.
On June 27th.
Oh, you have a routine. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, at least you have a stable relationship, because you know it's not gonna end. Like, if anything happened, you'd still be mother and daughter. It's not gonna like be explosive breakup, right? At least that's comforting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said since June, right?
It took us a few nights to figure out what made what go right and what didn't feel right. And
Does your mother enjoy it?
yeah, she's having a good time.
She is. She's having a good time.
Took us a few nights to figure out what did and didn't work. The first few nights have been wild.
Do they live by anybody? I know he did that one thing and it looked like maybe a little town or something, man. Or is it just like
Yeah, he's part of a little community.
there's nothing out there, or is he
No,
just?
there's yeah, I mean, it's a small town America.
I think he might
yeah.
just be a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, he is that weirdo on the block that, you stay away from that house.
That's what Nick is on his block.
That's good to hear. Do you guys act more like mother and daughter, or do you guys act more like, lovers? When, like, say you come home from, the supermarket and you see Barbara, would you say, "Hey, sweetheart," or do you say, "Hi, mom"?
Yeah, I haven't called her mom in quite some time now.
Oh, really?
I'm more of a calling her love at this point.
But you recently started dating Fiona, isn't that's true, right? You're in an open relationship?
The fuck is Fiona?
Yeah.
Fiona is another troll, I believe. There was one chick in that entire group who was also autistic, who was actually interested in Chris, and they were theoretically going to hook up at the next BronyCon. But then
Of course he's a fucking brony.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Of course.
But then he got arrested before the convention. So
You ever found out who posted his bail?
we believe it was one of those state-sponsored things.
Oh.
He gets released, and he's now in a halfway home.
He gets released and the jail isn't homophobic.
Well, he's in a women's halfway home.
Just continue your thing.
It's between Barbara and I, it is an open relationship, and I made that very clear with her.
Right. Is Barbara dating anybody else?
You can do this now, Russia.
Yeah, just,
No?
yeah.
Experiment is.
But she's fine with you dating other people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's okay.
Do you guys go on any dates or anything romantic like that?
No, we just fuck.
Well, not anything extravagant, but we do, as often as possible, we at the dinner table together. I
Yeah.
haven't been able to much lately because I've had to switch to a suit diet because after getting the crown, tooth,
Oh, did you?
gouties.
Right.
It was still trying to remember her inner child.
Right. That's true, yeah.
As well, but I'm encouraging her towards the positives, and
Right.
be like a homemaker.
Yeah. Knowing you, Christine, I think that because you, I understand that she's mature, and she's mature and she's wise. She's wise in her ways. She has experience and she loves you, and you two have a great relationship. But wouldn't you want somebody who's younger, right, and to keep up more with your energy? Yeah, a lot of time with your mom, like whatever you have left with her. That makes sense because you don't know how long she has left.
There is a
So
merciful
you just
God
wanna,
that'll strike
you
his
just don't
mother
want her to
dead
be
as soon as
lonely or anything,
possible.
right?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
But I
Right?
still,
She has like dementia and shit, right?
Yeah.
So alright, she already doesn't know what the fuck's going on, and then this guy dresses like a chick. She has no idea what's going on. She had a son.
This is honestly,
probably
this is
a dad.
honestly making me uncomfortable.
It'd be weird if you did.
Came a little too close to
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. So you dressed up like a woman and fucked your mom?
Yeah.
So he's been growing his hair out.
And he said, yeah.
Now I'm thinking about Mo dressing up like
That
a
was
woman and
fucking
fucking his
weird,
mom.
Mo, man. It's fucked up.
That's hers.
We gave him a three-way, man.
And Nick can watch from the corner.
Come on, Jackson.
Moving on.
Wow, that was fucked up.
would want somebody who was younger,
palate cleanser.
who was younger or close to my age, obviously. I don't know. But they,
Cool, so.
You don't want anyone who's younger?
not too many others at this time. But I mean, obviously, with my affirmations, I'm attracting my twin flame, and we proceed towards it more slowly.
Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of volume. I have a really bad ear because I got sick, like it kicked my voice. It's hard to hear anything at all. But I could hear you now. Go ahead.
Alright, so anyway, everything, with the events and everything, and I was feeling like I really needed a sensual release.
Mm-hmm.
Not too many individuals this side of the arc were coming up to the plate right here, so
Wonder
and
why.
then everything was coming into good alignment, and
Right?
it was good, the signs were all there, even Emmanuel, God, just said it was okay. And
Even God told me it was okay to fuck my
God
mom.
said this is okay? Yeah, then you don't have anything to worry about. If God himself said this is fine.
Yeah.
Oh my God, into this, you
So,
waste
yeah.
your fucking life.
Okay, real quick. So God told him it's okay for him to fuck his mom. But after he goes to jail, he discovers that he is God. And that Jesus is he's the reincarnation of Jesus, and Jesus is the reincarnation of Muhammad. And they're the reincarnation of actual God, which is just, okay, so does that mean he time traveled to tell him he needs to go fuck his own mom?
Did his mom smoke crack when she was pregnant with him?
I don't know, but she probably
What
drank.
happened here, man? What happened?
How do we prevent this from happening again?
You take away trans rights.
I would have believed this was like just fake, maybe calling him up and he's just acting retarded.
You would hope.
You know, like
You
how
would
they
hope.
were just leading somebody on, but then after he got evicted or arrested and all that shit.
The fact that everything he's saying is a thing that's happened.
Yeah. Yeah, this isn't made up shit.
Fucked up.
This is something you would read in like
National Enquirer.
I don't know. This is something like you would read back in like Mad or like The Onion or something, where they're trying to, where they act like it's a real story, where it's a fake story, but they play it off as a real thing.
Yeah.
This is like prime Onion material from like early 2000s. That is somehow a reality that we're all forced to live in.
Yeah. I've got 30 seconds left.
You know, I was talking to myself. I was like, okay, so I'll take a time for it. So.
But how did this happen? How did this come about?
Well, long which just mainly I was really, really horny, and I need a true and honest relationship to come about. So obviously, this was one of the best ways to do it, despite anything with the. And I don't want to believe the labels at all, but I mean, obviously.
I was waiting for a true and honest relationship to come along, and this seemed like the best recourse. So we shouldn't show this to Nick.
No, we'd only give him ideas.
I fucked my mom and my sister. A double whammy.
So yeah, that was the phone call where he explains having sex with his mom. What'd you think?
Yeah, it made everybody feel awkward. It was just fucking, it's fucked up. When you put everything else in play, dementia, all that other shit.
Yeah.
She probably had no idea what was going on, and
You ever just wake up in the middle of sex with your son?
probably thought it was like her husband, man, and then
Dressed like a chick.
Why is my daughter pegging me?
the fact that it's still back on the streets again, man.
Yeah, back in stores.
Trading Sonic shoe. It's fucked up, man.